Well, hey, Lieutenant Orion here again with another video log. Um, well, looks like we're fugitives once again by CSEC. Why, you say? Well, Adriana's group was able to get a lead on where Julian's apartment was. We were able to find it. After making sure Chris's friends were okay on the Stormbreaker, we were going to go and meet up with them there. However, our dear sorry friend Illyria somehow showed up once again. Not really sure what she wants. Not really sure what she's doing, but she's been following us everywhere and acting really weird. Saying that she's looking for some prothean artifact, which personally I think is total bullshit, but what can you do? What else? Well, we had a brief conversation with her. Didn't look like she was going to go away, so we said that she could come with us to Julian's apartment. Yeah, so she tagged along. We got there. We met up with Adriana and the rest of the group that she was with. And we were trying to make up a plan about how to get in, because it's a really luxurious apartment building. Has a receptionist and everything, that kind of, you know. Anyway, yeah, so we came up with a plan. We were going to have one distract the receptionist while the rest of us tried to get in, or have Miri hack the terminal so we could figure out the location or the apartment number that Julian was living in. Yeah, just as with our group, it didn't go as planned. Yeah, so we went in. One's plan didn't really work out. It was a Solarian. She was nice, but you know, the whole client privacy thing, can't give away personal information. We got out of her that he was out of town. There was that, but yeah, not much more than that. It didn't look like we were going to get anywhere, so Illyria decided to step in and try to convince her to offer up some more information. And she flashed a Stormbreaker badge, which surprised a lot of us, as you could probably imagine. Yeah, that didn't go well either. After that very poor attempt, CSEC was called. Yeah. So it was going very, very bad for us until Miri was able to hack the terminal while she was distracted by Illyria, and she was able to find the apartment number for Julian's apartment. So Strux decided to stay behind, be a distraction to CSEC, so the rest of us could go and sneak up and investigate. We were able to do that. We got up there, we got in, we did some digging. He has a really weird bonsai tree addiction, fascination, obsession, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, but we found some dossiers on Shadowstar, aka Keenan Barker, and his family, which was really odd. But we do know that Shadowstar, as he likes, Maximilian Shadowstar, as he likes to call himself, isn't very fond of Julian and wants us to stay out of his investigation for him, which obviously we're not going to do because we have our own agenda with him. So, yeah. We found those, we took them. CSEC was on our asses. So we came up with the brilliant idea to pull the fire alarm and cause mass chaos. Because what else would we do? That's just our MO, I guess. Tried to blend into the crowd, most of us did. Miri fell off the balcony, so I had to go and use my biotics on her to slow her fall. She's safe, she's fine. However, she was found by some of the guards, and I don't really know if you could call it a fight, necessarily, but we were trying to evade them without having to kill them, because killing CSEC would be very bad for us, because we are already on thin ice with them. Our crew is. And yeah, so I think it was Juan who had the brilliant idea to do his little holograms from his Omni tool, which honestly it worked. It was zombies. There was one guy who didn't buy it. The rest of them did. The constable was one of them who fell for it. I got shot by one of them, so that was fun. Illyria was trying to cover me by shooting them as well, which I appreciate the help, but shooting them was not the best idea, if you ask me. Yeah, it was just... Meanwhile, Strux was getting handcuffed, he was about to be arrested. It was just one big mess. And for once, Strux didn't do anything wrong. It was all us, you know? I'll admit it. It was our fault. But, yeah, eventually we wrapped everything up. We talked to the constable, and he actually let us go. I think this is our final warning, though. I think if we pull any more shit like that again, we're not going to get off so lucky. That being said, the Stormbreaker did get impounded because we got in so much trouble. So now we are currently staying at the refugee camps as fugitives. And there's no telling when we will be able to go back to what we need to do. So that's great. That's where we're at. Yeah. I'm just worried if we keep causing all this trouble that Preston's gonna hear about it. He's gonna figure out we're here and then run. Because, you know, why wouldn't he? We're looking for him. He doesn't want to be found, especially by me. I've looked for him everywhere since I got here. No signs of him. Just a lot of people here. A lot of people. So, yeah. I don't really have much else to say other than I really hope that we can get our shit together and get back to what we need to do. I mean, we got a good lead on Julian. We got some good information on Barker's family. Maybe a clear reason as to why he might not necessarily like him. But, yeah. I just hope to God we find this guy. We need the answers. We need help. If I'm gonna help Preston, I need all the knowledge I can get on biotics and how to control them, and makes me wish Mom was here. She was so much better at this stuff than I was, so much smarter. She was a way better scientist than I was. But she's not here, so it's up to me to fix our mess. Well, my mess. Really. Dad's not here. He's God knows where. Preston's God's nowhere. Chris is still out there in trouble, kidnapped, probably being tortured by somebody who we still don't know who has him. Can't get any leads on where he might be, so... I told his friends we would find him and bring him back safe, and we have not done that yet. And if I don't do that, it's not gonna look good, and I'm gonna feel terrible, because I guess I feel some obligation to these guys who... They're homeless. They're people my mom used to help because nobody else would. And now to think that Preston's out there doing something to them, the same people that our mom helped, it just doesn't make any sense. The mind control, how he's doing it, why he's doing it, well, we're getting closer and closer. We're a step ahead of where we were before. Granted, it hasn't been a perfect investigation, but, you know, still we're getting somewhere. We just gotta hope that we don't really screw up again to where we get thrown in jail and can't keep doing what we need to do. So, yeah, I'm in someone's office recording this because, like I said, we are not allowed on the Stormbreaker, so, but I'm gonna save this to my drive and upload it to where it needs to go, and yeah, hopefully next time you see me here, we'll be back on our Stormbreaker, our ship, and I'll have better news. So until then, Lieutenant Orion signing out.